Gunmen disguised as US DEA agents assassinated Haitian President, ambassador says.
Here's a summary of the article.
First Lady Martine Moïse has been hospitalized. Mr. Moïse, 53, had been ruling by decree for more than 2 years after the country failed to hold elections, which led to parliament being dissolved. Opposition leaders have accused Mr. Moïse of seeking to increase his power, including approving a decree that limited the powers of a court that audits government contracts and another that created an intelligence agency that answers only to the president. In recent months, opposition leaders demanded he step down, arguing that his term legally ended in February 2021. Mr. Moïse and supporters maintained that his term began when he took office in early 2017, following a chaotic election that forced the appointment of a provisional president to serve during a year-long gap. Haiti was scheduled to hold general elections later this year.
This post received a score of 4,200, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Not a stretch, cartels do this shit in Mexico.
They don't need no disguise, just go in with brute force.
Greater than they don't need no disguise, but it helps.
To people saying, it might actually be the D. They were literally announcing via megaphones into the neighborhood, we are agents of the D and represent the United States government. So, unless U.S. espionage has taken a sudden downward spiral of incompetence and don't care about subterfuge, I don't think it was the D.
The perfect cover. US DEA agents disguised as gunmen disguised as US DEA agents. Directed by Christopher Nolan.
We can go deeper.
Disguised as squids?
Time-traveling squids.
For anyone with knowledge on the Haitian president, what type of president was he and why would anyone want him dead?
He's been clinging onto power and refusing to hold a national election, some calling him a dictator. His term's been over, but he somehow managed to retain power.
I just read they foiled a couple assassination attempts before, but this one got through. I guess the moral of the story is when one assassination fails, dress up as a D agent for the next. Though some things in the story still seem fishy, there is surely more to the story. I kind of assumed that the moral of the story was that you should dress as USD agents the first time. I assumed the moral of the story was don't act like the dictator of a nation of starving, desperate people tbh.
I'm honestly surprised this hasn't happened more often with so many dictators in the world.
It's because many people fear what will happen to them if the attempt fails. Dictators don't stay in power if their enemies are in plain view.
I guess these guys. In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team, and #X200B. Hired the A-Team.
I'd love to interview those guys. You gotta wonder what kind of life leads someone to assassinating the president of a country Agent 47 style.
Greater than Agent 47 style. Seems they just walked in without resistance.
Less of a disguise and more they just said it. It wasn't a very elaborate plot.
State Department spokesperson, the United States strongly condemns, as you heard from President Biden earlier today, the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse and the attack on First Lady Martine Moïse in Haiti. Full video here, _____POTUS. We are shocked and saddened to hear of the horrific assassination of President Jovenel Moïse and the attack on First Lady Martine Moïse of Haiti. We condemn this heinous act and stand ready to assist as we continue to work for a safe and secure Haiti.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.